Good morning, students. In last lecture, we have started genetically modified organisms, where we have studied genetically modified transgenic plants, and now we are going to study transgenic animals. Many transgenic animals, such as mice, rats, rabbits, pigs, sheep, cows, fowls, fish, have been produced through rDNA technology. The term transgenic animal refers to an animal in which modifications of gene is carried out. So about 90% of all existing transgenic animals are mice. Foreign DNA is introduced into the animal using recombinant DNA technology and then must be transmitted through the germ line so that in every cell and in the next generation, including germ cells of animal, contain the same modified genetic material. So a representative but non-inclusive list of purpose for which transgenic animals have been used, which indicates the wide ranging application of this biotechnology. In medical research, transgenic animals are used to identify the functions of specific factors in complex homeostatic systems through over or under expression of modified gene, that is the inserted transgene. In toxicology, study of toxins, responsive test animals where the detection of toxicants and its effects can be studied. In mammalian developmental genetics, where the genetics related to the human and the all mammals where we can be studied. In molecular biology, that is in the genetics level, the analysis of the regulation of gene expression makes use of evolution of specific genetic change at the level of the whole animal can be studied. So in the part of the evolution it can be also studied. So in the pharmaceutical industries, targeted production of pharmaceutical proteins, that is for the medicines, drug production and the product of efficiency testing, that animals are used. So for production also and for testing also these animals are used. In biotechnology, as producers of specific proteins, for the production of proteins it can be used. Genetically engineered hormone to increase milk yield, meat production, genetic engineering of livestock, that means the rearing of animals, which is termed as livestock, and inadequate and in aquaculture, affecting the modification of animal physiology and or anatomy. Aquaculture, that means what we can say the artificial fishery. Cloning procedures to reproduce the specific blood illness and developing animals specially created for use in xenografting. Xenografting, where the animals which are specially used to show a kind of different structural behavior. Transgenic mice and cancer research. Laboratory investigations with transgenic mice that have been modified using a particular oncogene, that are cancer causing gene. So oncogene which are introduced in it and thus develop a certain type of cancer. So question concerning to the relationship between oncogenes and cancer development could be answered. Means mice which are used for making a cancer research, where that mice have been induced to a cancer first. Theoretically, such animals can also be used for research into cancer treatment and prevention of malignancy. In the laboratory of Philip Leader in Howard, USA, the transgenic mouse model for the investigation of the breast cancer was developed. So, oncogenes MYC and RAS, that is RAS, were analyzed to find out if they lead to breast cancer in mice transformed with these genes or not. So, transgenic farm animals, next part. During development of biotechnology, intention of researcher which is diverted to produce transgenic farm animals for the betterment of mankind, benefit for mankind. Many of the farm animals are improved for their meat production ability, while some of them are improved for milk yields and milk quality and also disease free status. So at the beginning of the century, the dairy cow provided 2000 to 3000 liters of the milk per year, but today Holstein cow provides 6000 liters on the average, up to the 8000 to 10,000 for the best ones. A century ago, hen laid 70 eggs a year, whereas today the best races lays up to 250 eggs per year. So here the production is increased, which can be achieved by biotechnology. The main objectives of improved animal breeding programs, that coupled with this new technology of gene transfer are given below. Efficiency of meat production, improved quality of meat, milk quality and quantity, egg production, wool quality and quantity, disease resistant in animals, production of low cost pharmaceuticals and biologicals. Transgenic cattle for food production. Among the research reports describing the use of transgenic technologies in cattle, only one is directed towards the food production application. Transgenic offspring had an 8 to 20% increase in beta casein and twofold increase in capsaicin. So, researchers introduced additional copies of bovine beta and capsaicin into a dairy cattle and evaluated the effect of milk production and composition. So casein is one of the kind of we can say a hormone. Transgenic cattle or human therapeutic production. A second application for genetically modified cattle is the production of human therapeutic proteins. Human proteins that have been expressed in milk include human lactoferrin, human alpha lactobulin, human serum albumin, and human bile salt stimulated lipase. The mammary gland in dairy cows is an excellent protein production factory. On the other hand, one transgenic cow would be more than sufficient for production of annual world supply of factor 9, that is plasma thromboplastin component, that is used to treatment of the hemophilia. In 1990, Tracy, the transgenic cow, was born in Scotland and could produce a human protein in her milk for human therapeutics. Antibodies are currently used for many different human clinical applications, including treatment of infectious diseases like cancer, transplanted organs rejection, autoimmune disease, and for use of antitoxins. Transplanted organ rejection, that means when uh, when any person or patient whose actually kidneys are not working, that time that kidneys are transplant, but that patient's body is considered that kidney as a foreign material. That is the kidney rejection, that is organ rejection we can say. To make a human antibody product, the genetically modified cows are immunized with the vaccine containing the disease agent. Transgenic sheep. Gene transfer technology is applied to sheep to produce transgenic sheep which are able to achieve better growth and meat production as well as to serve the bioreactors. So human growth hormone HGH gene is introduced in the sheep promoting the growth and meat production. Bacterial genes CYS, that is CysE and CysM, are concerned with the biosynthesis of cysteine and amino acids involved in the formation of keratin protein found in wool. So both these genes are identified clone introduced in a sheep to increase wool production also and also for the improving the quality of the wool. Transgenic pigs, where the objective of gene transfer in pigs to increase growth and meat production to act as a bioreactor. Most suitable animal to be bred for heart transplant because a pig's heart is about the same size as a human heart, and pig heart valves have been used in human heart surgery for over a decade. The pig clone is the first step towards providing animal organs and tissues for human transplants. Transgenic fish. Commercially important fish like Atlantic salmon, catfish, goldfish, tilapia, zebrafish, common carp, rainbow trout, etc. transfected with growth hormone, chicken crystalline protein, and E. coli hygromycin resistant gene. Transgenic fish showed increased cold resistance and improved growth, and it is called quantity and quality of fish proteins as well as the preservation as the factors affecting the economic value of fish. Transgenic chicken, which carries express the foreign genes, could use to improve the genetic makeup of the existing strains with respect to built-in vivo. So resistance of viral and coccidial diseases means bacterial disease. Better feed efficiency, lower fat and cholesterol levels, and high protein containing eggs and better meat quality. Last subtopic of this chapter, that is bioethics, biopiracy, and and patent. Bioethics. Ethics usually deals with the matters related to socially acceptable moral duty, conduct and judgment. So in other words, it helps to regulate the behavior of community by some set of standards. So the bioethics are concept differs according to the culture and traditions. Concept of bioethics change in the time to time, shifting the perception of values which are affected by progress in science and technology. Bioethics helps in study of moral vision, decision and policies of human behavior in relation to biological phenomena. So ethics deal with the life. For example, in vitro fertilization, sperm bank, gene therapy, cloning, gene manipulations, willing death, maintaining those who are in common state, uh, parental gene selection. The era of biotechnology has brought wide spectrum on new topics like cloning, transgenic genes, therapy, eugenics, RDN technology, etc. Use of all these causes various reactions in the society. The reactions are based on individuals' own perception and moral. So ethical aspects pertaining to use of biotechnology seems to more controversial and frightening. Means these concerns are broadly summarized below. Use of animals causes great suffering to them. Violation of integration of species caused due to transgenesis. Transfer of human genes into animals and vice versa. Indiscriminate use of biotechnology produces risk to the environment, health, and biodiversity. And the next part, that is the introduction of genetically modified organisms (GMO) lead to the wider debate on the bioethical concerns affecting social, economic, and environmental spheres. These include the effects of non-target organisms, insect-resistant crops, gene flow, and the loss of diversity, as well as the issue on interfering with the nature in which the modification process itself is disrupting by natural process of biological entities. Ethics in biotechnology also includes the general subject of what should and should not be done is using recombinant DNA technologies. Effect of biotechnology on the environment. Herbicide use resistance, herbicide use and resistance. Effect on environment are particularly concerned with regard to GMO crop and food production. The area of development involves the adding of ability to produce pesticides and resistance to specific herbicide. These traits are used helpful in food production, allowing farmer to use less chemical, grow crops in less than ideal conditions. However, herbicide use could be increased, so which will have a larger negative effect on the surrounding environment. Also, unintended hybrid strains of weeds and other plants can develop resistance to these herbicides through cross pollination, thus negating the potential benefit of the herbicide. So, one such herbicide that has already been added to Roundup, crops of Roundup ready soybeans have already been implemented into agricultural practices, possibly confirming Roundup resistance to neighboring plants. Effects on untargeted species. BT corn, that is Bacillus tumefaciens corn, produces own pesticide. It also in use today. It has adverse effects on monarch butterfly population, which are not the original target of the pesticide. It can also have ill effects on neutral or even beneficial species. Effects of biotechnology on human health. Allergies. GMO crop could potentially have negative effects on human health as well. Consumers have developed unexpected allergic conditions. For example, researchers use a gene from Brazil nut to increase the production of methionine in soybeans. The insertion of this gene is inadvertently cause allergic conditions to soybean in those with no known that nut allergies. So that is biotic soybeans, we can say. Long-term effects. Because of GMO technology has been available for such short amount of time, there is relatively little research which has been conducted on long-term effects of health, which we cannot anticipate at this point. New proteins that have never been ingested before by humans are now part of the foods of that people consume every day. So their potential effects on the human body are as of yet unknown. Food additives. GMO also present us with the possibilities introducing additional nutrients into foods as well as antibiotics and vaccines. This availability of technology can provide nutrition and disease resistance to those countries that don't have it. However, there is possibility of the creation of antibiotic and vaccine resistant strains of diseases. This shows that the vast advances in the life sciences and our multicultural and pluralistic modern societies create numerous bioethical problems requiring some stringent regulation. In terms of GMO, the Indian government has set up genetic engineering approval committee which actually find out whether the food material which is responsible for any kind of effect, how it affects the ethical values of the region and how it affects the health of the human and also and the effect on the environment. The organization makes decisions regarding to the validity of research involving GMO and addresses the safety of GMOs introduced for public use. Biopatent and biopiracy. First, biopatent. Patent is special right granted to the inventor by the government. So patent is a personal property of inventor. It can be sold like any other property. A patent consists of three parts: grant, that is agreement of the inventor who invented that, specification, subject matter of invention, claims, that scope of invention to be protected. Biopatent is a biological patent awarded for strains of microorganisms, cell lines, genetically modified strains, DNA sequences, biotechnological processes, product and product applications. Biopatents are awarded to recognize real innovative contributions made by the inventor to the causes of human welfare. So awards are given to the include encouragement and values of developing scientific culture and emphasizing the role of biology in shaping human society. Indian patent allows process patent and not the product patent. Biopatent allows the patent holder to exclude others from making, using, selling, importing protected invention for a limited period of time. Duration of biopatent is 5 years from the date of the grant or 7 years from the date of filing the patent application, whichever is less. So first biopatent was patented, that's pertaining the genetically engineered bacterium, that is the Pseudomonas, used for the clearing oil spills. Patent under the title Control of Plant Gene Expression was issued jointly in Delta and Pinnell Company and US Department of Agriculture. Patent is based on a gene produces a protein toxic to plant, hence do not allow seeds to germinate. However, this patent was not granted by Indian government. Such patent is considered morally unacceptable. This is because financially powerful corporate corporations would acquire monopoly over biotechnological processes. This in turn would pose a threat to global food security. Biopiracy, that the pirates in the general terms are those who steal and kill others to enrich themselves. So biopirates are those who do not kill but steal the patent, that is misuse of the patent. So biopiracy is defined as the theft of various natural products, then selling them by getting patent without giving any benefits or compensation back to the host country. In short, it is unauthorized misappropriation of the any biological resource and indigenous knowledge. So most developed, industrialized and financially rich nations are poor in biodiversity or traditional knowledge, whereas developing and underdeveloped nations have ample of biodiversity and they traditionally better known the use of their bioresources. So traditional knowledge naturally includes the deep understanding of ecological processes and the ability to sustainably exact useful products from the local habitat. Most traditional knowledge is handed down through generations, and this helps them to develop modern commercial applications that save the makers time, money, and effort. So components of traditional knowledge that are essentially relevant to global service survival include knowledge of food crop varieties of agricultural farming practice, sustainable management of natural resources, and conservation of biological diversity. Biological important medicines. The conservation of species, habitat, and biodiversity are essential to the continued survival of indigenous and rural people. By conserving the customs and habitat of indigenous persons, we concurrently reduce emissions from deforestation and ecosystem degradation. Furthermore, the opportunity for cultural survival is basic human right. The traditional knowledge is facing problem for biopiracy. So, act of piracy is an unauthorized publication of production, reproduction of another person's work or material. When someone indulges in piracy, the accused in using someone's work illegally or working taking or without taking any permission. The innovations and discovery of the pharmaceutical and agricultural researches are not new as to quality as invention as they are based on the centuries of knowledge of the traditional societies. Examples of biopiracy. Patenting of neem, Azar directa indica. The people of India in a variety of ways have used neem since immemorial. So Indians have shared the knowledge of the properties of neem with entire world. Pirating this knowledge, the USDA and an American MNC, WR Grace, in the early 90s sought a patent from the European Patent Office on the method for controlling on plants by the aid of hydrophobic extracted from neem oil. The patenting of the fungicidal properties of neem was an example of biopiracy. So, patenting of basmati is a long grain aromatic variety of rice indigenous to the Indian subcontinent. In 1997, the US Patent and Trademark Office USPTO granted a patent to a Texas basmati, Texas based American company Rice Tech Incorporation for basmati rice line and grains having trade name Texmati. So, the patent application was based on 20 very broad claims on having invented the said rice. Due to people's movement against rice take in March 2001, UPSTO has rejected all the claims. Haldi, turmeric biopiracy. Two American researchers of Indian origin of the University of Mississippi Medical Center put a claim to the use of claim to the US Patent and Trademark Office maintaining that they had discovered haldi's healing properties. Surprisingly, they were granted a patent in March 1995 for something you had known for years and or Ayurveda for centuries. It meant they had exclusive right over any such haldi drug and were in position to make millions of dollars. So Council of Scientific and Industrial Research CSIR applied to the US Patent Office for the re-examination and they realized the mistake and cancelled the patent. This was earlier Indian scientists shouted from the rooftops about how we are losing our traditional knowledge to murmurating foreign companies who have started poking on our ancient healing techniques. It is the need of our to launch genetic literacy movement in Indian school and colleges for better understanding of opportunities and risks related to biotechnology, also to promote the safe and meaningful use of technologies of modern life sciences. Here we have finished this chapter. Next time we are going to start with the another chapter.